Hello and welcome to Box, where we unbox, review and demonstrate the latest tech. Today we have with us the 2022 Astro A10 wired gaming headset. Stepping up from the previous A10, this 2022 entry-level iteration brings some major improvements not only to the design but also to the flexibility, durability and most of all internal audio tech. Opening up the box, you get the headset nestled inside the cutout along with a few connection cables and user info leaflets. Though these headphones look wireless, they actually require a 2-meter inline volume control cable to function. It's detachable, which makes things easier for storage and travel, plugging into the base on the left earpiece before connecting to any device with a 3.5mm headphone port. We have the white PS5 version with us today, but as mentioned on the box, it is compatible with both PC, Xbox and Nintendo Switch thanks to the universal headphone jack on the wire. Also included in the box is this 65mm PC splitter cable, perfect for all those who want to use the microphone and headset audio at the same time. Getting into the design, we have this space-age looking shape with a good combination of rounded corners and angular edges. Compared to the original A10, we have a lot of improvements to the overall look, shaving down the side for a closer fit to the head, as well as reducing the height of the mic arm to give a more subtle silhouette. If white isn't your style, it's also available in 4 other colour variants, with your classic black and grey colours, as well as these pastel mint and purple options for a splash of colour. The whole idea of this headset is its enhanced flexible, durable build. Unlike most headsets, I can't find any flimsy or delicate fixtures or joints that could break when applying a little bit of pressure. Taking it in both hands, I can twist it back and forth easily, though it feels like I shouldn't. The flexibility is insane when pushed to the limits. It's great to know that it won't split or snap when putting it in a bag or suffering strain over time pulling it on and off. The first thing you'll notice when looking over the headset is the complete absence of onboard controls. The lack of buttons does slightly unnerve me, but considering the operation style, there's no real need for them. The volume can be adjusted on the headset wire, and as it's completely wired anyway, all your audio settings will be adjusted within your PC or console settings, removing the need for Bluetooth and power buttons. This way I get a nice, clean, rounded look that doesn't disrupt the space-age look, and I won't accidentally press any controls when adjusting the headset for consistent, uninterrupted operation. The earpieces have a good height adjustment of just over an inch, fitting nicely over my slightly larger head size on the tallest adjustment point. It also breaks down quite small, making it the perfect size for a child, though the arms do stick out at the sides quite dramatically in this way. I love the curled, exposed wires on the inside of the band, highlighted in a contrasting mint green. It's a fun design choice, and I've seen it on other Logitech G headsets before, but I do love to see that they're integrating this look into other headsets too. Along the ears and inner headband, you get the same memory foam cushions as you did with the previous A10, but this time the material feels much softer and smoother, picking up less dust and particles. The headband fits so much better to my head thanks to the larger cushion. I hardly feel the weight of the headset at all, which is great for long game sessions. Now the cup size is still quite small, sitting firmly on top of my ears. Though I prefer a headset with a good clamping force so they remain in place, I did feel the need to move the headset off every now and then to let a bit of that pressure off and let my ears breathe. The good news though is that the cushions are ridiculously comfortable, so I didn't experience any discomfort over the few hours that I wore them. Both the ear cushions and headband are removable. The ear cushions just pull away in case you need to wash them or replace them with new pads after they've worn out. This is another feature that I wish more headsets had. I can't count the number of times I've wanted to replace deflated ear cushions that have lost their shape, or give them a good clean to get rid of any built up dirt over time. Putting it on, I found they fit over my head pretty well. Again, the flexible nature of the design really stands out for comfort. As they sit on the ears, the up and down movement of the cups allow freedom to sit naturally against the shape of my ear, rather than succumbing to the rigid shape of the arms. The overall style here is slightly retro, with bright stripes of colour and space-age vibes. I love the orange and yellow danger stripes on the outer ears. It helps show off more of that gamer aesthetic. The right and left indicators are shown in bold black print against deep purple just inside the inner ear using a nice soft fabric. I love these little style aspects. It's subtle enough not to scream gamer headset, but more like a little secret splash of personality that you find every time you put them on. Internally, you get some great hidden features that come to life as you use it. This headset has been blessed with Astro's latest Astro Audio V2, which is a specially designed system that's tuned for game sound. But as a gaming headset, the audio clearly works best when playing games, but it's also fine for picking up layers in movies and music. Booting up a game like Splitgate or Forza Horizon 5, I got to sample such delights that this system has to offer. Though it's not their most premium headset, the audio is detailed. I almost get that spatial sound effect, picking up individual shouts, explosions, and deep rumbles around me for a realistic stereo sound output. The wire does come with a volume adjustment switch, so I can alter the output directly without going into the PC volume settings. I did find the overall volume output to be quite low on half output volume, but brilliantly loud on full. I could hear everything clearly enough, and the quality is beautifully rich. Because of the extra pressure and the cups sitting on my ears rather snug, it did a good job cancelling out any disrupting external noises, so I could hear my teammates loud and clear. With this headset, it's not about the overall volume, it's about bringing out the little details and really feeling that bass, heightening opposing gunshots and immersing you into the details of the game's sound. Just playing some of your favourite titles, you'll surprise yourself with the layers of environmental sound that you couldn't hear before. It's hard to judge my word for it on the actual sound output, so here's a small sound sample of the audio recorded from the headset to give you a good idea on the quality on offer here. The microphone here is beautifully flexible, which I like to see. It can be rotated up out of the way when you're not using it, blending in nicely with the design so it doesn't stick out too much. The hidden feature I referenced earlier is the flip to mute feature on the microphone. It seemed to work pretty efficiently as soon as I put the microphone in the upright position, maintaining the privacy I needed without accessing game menus. The overall mic quality was nice and clean with a clear distinction on my voice. Of course, it helped that the mic arm was quite long and flexible because I could angle it where I needed to avoid distortion when I raised my voice. As you can hear from this demonstration, it does a good job blocking out any external sounds like my PC fans or people walking around outside this room, for example, as well as picking up my voice loud and clear when talking normally. With the wired audio jack connection, it was pretty easy getting the headset to work with a console. I have the Xbox Series X and the PS5 with me today, but it also works with the Nintendo Switch, as they all have normal audio jack connections, so it was nice not having to deal with Bluetooth compatibility. Though both consoles connect via the controller, you don't really need to worry about the wire length, as it's pretty generous in terms of movement. Of course, you'll have to figure out the audio individually within the settings of each console to set it to the output that you'd like. I found the sound again to be a little quiet when using the Xbox Series X, but after turning the mic output to almost full volume in the controller settings, the sound came out much stronger. However, I did mainly use it with the microphone for in-game chat, so hearing the game audio wasn't largely an issue for me, but it still sounded amazing when watching movies, which was great to know. So overall, this headset is comfortable, lightweight, and good looking with slightly luxurious audio quality to match. You get a headset that molds around your head shape thanks to its high clamping force and increased flexibility. The extended twist gives me confidence that it won't snap when stored in a bag and moving it on and off my head repeatedly over the years. I love the look and feel of it, and it looks great when wearing it, holding both gamer aspects as well as being quite inconspicuous too. If you want an efficient gaming headset without breaking the bank, then this headset is sure to fit in well both in your PC and console gaming setups. So what are your thoughts on the 2022 edition of the Astro A10 gaming headset? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Box, where we have plenty of hands-on reviews on the latest tech. And as always, thanks for watching.